Upon seeing the latest news regarding those who committed suicide the past few years, a number of graduates of the College of Language and Communication have actually made or decided to take an action. Therefore, they came up with an anti-suicide awareness campaign, and they translated the book For One More Day, written by Mitch Albon, which mainly tackled this topic and came up with 4 media production highlighting the different depressions that may lead youth to actually commit suicide. We're very much honored to have with us to know more about this interesting project Salma, Ahmed, Noureldin, and Farida Amr, the graduates of the College of Language and Communication. Now, to start with you, Salma, would you tell us more about this movie or this project and how you came up with this idea?
We decided that we wanted to tackle the suicide thing that's going on lately. We've seen a lot of people, unfortunately, committing suicide lately, and we decided that we wanted to take part into helping people understand more about this issue. And that it's just not that people are depressed or people are just sad or they're like craving attention or anything. No, that like that's a real deal and that's a real thing that's happening every day, and that's why we came up with this topic to like tackle.
Now, to you, Farida, Salma came up or says that she came up with this, or you, as students, came up with this idea because you wanted to raise awareness in this regard. But choosing it as a graduation project, I want to know more from you about that because the graduation project is a lifetime thing. So, why did you decide to make this topic your graduation project?
We wanted to make something different, and we thought that most of the projects would be about things in the media, things that funny light, but tackling a serious problem that we want to solve. It's something new and something special that we would present. So we made the movie and we made a social experiment about kids to know the stem of the problem, as we think that the problem came from the childhood.
What's interesting is not only did you choose a very interesting topic in translating a book, but you transformed the project into a movie or a film. And I'd like to thank you for that because this is how you actually reach to a wider audience. But Salma, For One More Day, a book that analyzes how people might react to the chance to have a dead relative back for only one day. Why did you choose this book to present your idea through it? Choosing this particular book?
The book mainly tackles the 4 main aspects that may lead any person to commit suicide, which are family, love, education, and career-wise. And we wanted to represent for people that there might be a chance. Like, what if you get another chance in seeing what you thought was bad for you, but like it was a good thing after all. Like how things turned out at the end, it turned out in a good way. Yeah, and that's why we decided that the book was like the most perfect thing for the whole idea to like flourish.
Farida, during the documentary, you tackled children and adults' depression. So, which depression, in your point of view, is the most difficult to discover? Is it more? I know this is a very technical question, but I'm sure that you have asked this question or you've been through it as you went through the translation of the book.
I think the most difficult depression is the children depression specifically. So we made
Because they are unable to express themselves like adults.
yes. So to know how children feels, we made a website that has a drawing and coloring, and from the drawings of the children, we can know their mind and their mindset, how they think, and the coloring. We made a coloring list that red stands for hope stands for sadness, whatever, and parents will realize from their children's drawings and colors how they think.
Selma, in the movie, you discussed the different reasons behind depression. Did you present ways to avoid it through the movie or documentary, or just putting the problem on the table and raising awareness, which is in itself is a very good cause?
We did both things. We put the problem up front so that people recognize, as I said before, the four main aspects. And we tried to not like,
Magnify it.
yeah, we tried to minimize it as much as possible so that it won't be a trigger to others as well. And we did not bring up solutions, but we shed a different light, so that other people, understand better and see it differently. Because if you're depressed, you see things from a very, very, very dimmed window, and the bigger picture is way brighter than that black spot, and that's what we wanted to portray.
Interesting. Farida, you raised the slogan of "You are not alone," considering this project as a first step to your campaign. What would be your future plan?
You are not alone is the slogan for the movie, I think. Our slogan is one life. As we have one life and we should know how to live it with hope and happiness. And if we have a problem, we have to discover it early to know how to solve it and not escape from depression and conceal the problem. So I think our future plan is to make Instagram account to post on it the problems and the solutions and the parents' experience with their children and how they solve the problem with them, to help other parents if they went through the same problem to solve it easily.
I'm so very looking forward to watching that movie. But before I do that, I want to know the role of each of you girls in the project.
I was the assistant director for the movie. We all worked on it together. We all translated the book. We all worked on editing the book together, compiling it, choosing the cover, everything regarding the book. We did it together. We split up into two teams in order to spread the message on different platforms. My team was responsible for the short movie and the audiobook, and Farida's team was responsible for the field work and the website. Yes.
Now, I want to know from you, what did you gain from this experience and what are you going to do next time?
I think I gained the communication, the teamwork, and that we discovered many new things that we didn't know about depression, about parents, children, and how we solve it. I think this would help us in our future life and would help many adults in their future life. So I think we gained a lot, and our work team was so supportive and so helpful. So I'm very...
Did you solve the translation problems as well?
Yeah, we did. We did.
I have to ask you. You know I have to ask you that question.
We did.
Because we're talking here about medical terms, perhaps that you came through.
Baseball terms, and a lot of names. But we outdid that. We did it.
You did a great job. I'd like to thank you very much, girls, and I wish you best of luck in your future projects. And I hope this is only the first step towards more projects in the way. Thank you, Salma, and thank you, Farida.
Thank you so much.
ازيك يا حياة؟ النهارده أول الشهر وزي ما احنا متعودين هنبتدي الجلسة بتاعتنا إنك تقولي لي أنتِ ممتنة لإيه الشهر ده؟
ياه، على كل حاجة. ممتنة لحاجات كتير قوي. ممتنة ان علاقتي اتحسنت بمامتي وبابايا. ممتنة اني بدأت اشتغل واحب شغلي بجد. ممتنة اني عايشة. انا كنت فاهمة ان انا صح، كنت فاهمة اني عارفة كل حاجة. بس الحقيقة اني طلعت مش فاهمة حاجة خالص. اللي حصل لي ده بالرغم انه كان سلبي بس خلاني فهمت حاجات كتير قوي. ممتنة اني اتلحقت وخدت فرصة تانية. بس عارفة، انا فرصتي التانية مش اني اتلحقت، انا فرصتي التانية الحقيقية جت لما بدأت افهم كل حاجة حواليا، لما بدأت ابص على الدنيا من كل جوانبها، الحلو والوحش. لما بدأت افهم ان مش كل حاجة بتحصل لي لازم تبقى على مزاجي وبس، وبطلت اتضايق لما تكون الحاجة اللي انا عايزاها ما تحصلش. انا ممتنة لحاجات كتير قوي، وفعلا المرة دي اول مرة حاسة ان اقدر اقول اني راضية عن حياتي بجد.
كده انت جاهزه.
جاهزة لايه؟
جاهزه انك تشاركي قصتك مع الناس. الناس عايزه تسمع قصتك يا حياه، عايزين يتعلموا. ده عنوان جروب ثيرابي للناس اللي حاولوا ينتحروا. روحي لهم احكي لهم قصتك، هيساعدوكي وهتساعديهم.
مش قلتلك هتلاقيني؟
انت عارف يعني ايه ارضك تلم